And the whole reason for this magneto rebuild is the engine wouldn't work, wouldn't run. And if you remember way back yonder, I had that engine there. You know, we put that there piece of copper wire on that engine and it run. And this was the reason. Right here, right there. It's a yeager. So we'll work on that right there. And we got some help too today. We're gonna put this magneto right in there. It was about this time in the evening that I done already brought them two E K Magnetos. I done brought them magnetos to my son to put on an engine there. And we done put them magnetos on that there engine, and that engine didn't run. It happens. I'm just telling you, you can work on these old E K magnetos, and you'll think, boy, I've got a real good spark there. And then, you know, you put on the engine and you ain't got nothing. I mean, you ain't got diddly, even though I will say that I was fortunate enough to get a small little electrical shock off of that magneto. Went up to about my elbow, that's all. But just, you know, kind of update from here. It's up here in Middle Tennessee. Be back there in Arkansas pretty soon. And was looking on the donation to help me build the house. I noticed I got some souls out there that done already gifted me some money. And you know what, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate that. Matter of fact, I used them funds to put the culvert pipe in up there at the gate. We'll go up there and look at that culvert later. I mean, it's your typical, it's your typical southern redneck gathering. You know, Mary's fancy charge. I think it's got a bad coal in it. It's just like any other backyard. You know, may not be your neighbor, but somewhere down the street, this is your typical Middle Tennessee backyard. You know, it's time to get some weenies on a stick, get that bun and mustard. Now let's get us one of them hot dogs.
Cut it out. Cut it out. She done ate my, man, I tell you, boy, I tell you, dogs.
Huh?
Dogs.
That's a pretty good dog right there. Okay. If we're going to get this done, we actually need to make a pattern. Do you got a piece of side of a corn box?
Yeah.
Okay. About daily folder of work okay, some scissors. I'll show you what we're going to do. What was that we needed?
What was that? We needed.
Back side of the cornflake box. Do you have one?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna rain.
Almost gonna rain.
That's a don't have no lively paper.
New? No. Not in there.
Okay, we have to make a break. It right here, come down, right there, do this. And just so that it passes everything right there. So you have to bend a piece to come down like that. And actually, we can take all this. No, you have to leave that on there. Oh, it's going to rain.
Hey, it's raining.
Kind of like Paul Harvey said, the rest of the story. And the rest of the story is this engine, the Magneto that we tested on the test bench, such a blue spark that it produced, not a worry in the world. Took the Magneto up to Middle Tennessee, installed it on the engine, and there was absolutely no fire whatsoever out of this Magneto. At that point, I put a backup Magneto on here, and no spark from it. Removed the Magneto from another engine, put on here, no spark. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So, in the meantime, some other problems was detected, such as a loose rocker arm in this housing back here, which I did put a 11/1000 thick brass shim in there, crimped the ends over it in a captive state to set that firm and right again. We're going to start it up. Brought it back home, engine and all, here in the backyard. Put the Magneto on the test stand, and there was that beautiful blue spark. Bolted the Magneto onto the engine, no spark. So, after further adjustments, one being this retard was rusted together, and it was in a fixed position, so I took that apart, set that right. The adjustment on the trip was out of time, but the problem, the reason that we were not getting a spark from the Magneto was the spring was adjusted too tight. That was the only problem. Nothing wrong with the Magneto. This spring tear was about 3/8 inch shorter. So I loosened that up, rotated that around, put that back in. The engine's good to go. The fuel valve is on one turn and about 1/8 open. It's open. The fuel tank is full, and let's see if it'll start. Spark plug there is an auto light set on 35 thousandths for sure. And you know I don't like to use a crank handle, so let's see if it'll start. the run position, choke valve open. Engine shouldn't be run with a half choke. Governor lever set in the middle position. That's kind of useless information because there's some other adjustments that goes into that measurement. We did take the head off and look in the cylinder, and it does need, the valves need guides and seats. But you know, we did get a muffler on it. A new built cart. It's a Yeager. It's got 2 tags on it. But that's the Yeager. Let's go for us a little close-up. Let's get on to something else now.